Hi everyone. Today we announced our full year results for the 2020 financial year. First, I wanted to acknowledge that it was a challenging year for many in the Australian community, with continued drought, the summer bushfires and the global coronavirus pandemic. I am proud that our people, particularly those working on the front line in our power stations, gas operations, delivering LPG and in our customer teams, showed a lot of care for our customers and communities and maintained safe and reliable energy supply throughout. Supporting customers throughout the pandemic has been a focus for us, and we acted quickly to make sure energy bills were not an added pressure during this period, as well as passing on lower wholesale prices from 1 July. Turning to performance, I'm pleased that we have continued to improve our operational performance this year, driving growth in free cash flow, which allowed us to continue to reduce debt, invest in growth opportunities, and provide distributions to shareholders. Our underlying profit was stable. However, statutory profit was lower than in 2019, following an impairment and provisions mainly driven by lower commodity price assumptions. Australia Pacific LNG had a year of record production, as well as delivering record cash distributions back to Origin. Our operated fields are performing strongly, allowing us to book more reserves, and we continue to reduce our costs. We also marked the 500th LNG cargo, demonstrating that APLNG is truly a world-class asset. In our energy markets business, COVID-19 reduced business and commercial energy demand, and we ran our generation assets more flexibly than ever before to meet changing market conditions. We increased our customer accounts, led by growth in residential gas and embedded network customers, and our customer satisfaction is at an all-time high, aided by more and more customers opting for the convenience of our digital channels. This was also a year where we improved our workplace safety performance, as well as achieving our highest ever employee engagement score of 75%, putting Origin in the top quartile of companies in Australia and New Zealand for the first time. In addition, we made further progress on the decarbonisation of our business, achieving a strong reduction in our Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions. Today, we also announced a new short-term target to reduce our Scope 1 emissions by 10% between financial year 21 and 23 from a baseline that was set in financial year 2017. I look forward to updating you on our progress against this target over the coming years. The outlook for financial year 21 is affected by the considerable uncertainty surrounding the economic impacts of the global pandemic. We are forecasting lower energy markets underlying EBITDA and lower production at APLNG. Capital expenditure will also be lower, even as we look to recommence our exploration activity in the prospective Beetaloo Basin. Despite the challenges we face, with our operational performance continuing to improve, Origin is well placed to prosper in the future. Thank you for your continued support.